Welcome to the Introduction to Customer Experience for Utilities sales lesson. I'm Kristen Jolda, one of the product managers for Customer Experience for Utilities, also known as CX4U. After completing this lesson, you should be able to understand the capabilities of CX4U sales at a high level, understand the architecture and the systems involved in CX4U, and understand what additional training you should pursue. To achieve the objectives we just outlined, here's our lesson plan for today. We'll start by looking at CX4U sales' capabilities, then review the systems architecture and data flow of the solution, then look at examples of how utilities customer information system data is used. Finally, we'll talk about implementation fundamentals and what you should study to master CX4U sales deliveries. Let's start by reviewing the capabilities of CX4U sales. First, it is important to understand the role that key account managers play. They wear many hats and their responsibilities vary from utility to utility, but in most cases, they need to deeply understand the unique utility-related business needs of their large and complex customer accounts. These customers tend to be some of the largest employers in the service area and can put the largest strain on the utility grid during critical periods. CAMs understand that what's most important is providing safe and reliable service to these customers, keeping them open for business and attracting more of them to the utility territory. CX4U capabilities can help them with this. CX4U sales simplifies standard work processes for account managers at a utility company by providing a variety of tools that enable an efficient sales cycle, provide elevated customer service, and reduce the cost to serve. Imagine you are a key account manager preparing for an account review. You need to understand who within the organization you'll be meeting with. Is this customer cost conscious and going to be impacted by an upcoming rate change? If so, how can you prepare them for the changes so they know what to expect? Can you partner with them to build support for a rate change within the community? Or is this business focused on sustainability and achieving efficiency goals? If so, you need to understand their usage trends and their equipment so you can propose products, programs, or services that can help achieve these goals. You also need to be aware of opportunities for improvement. For example, did a recent storm cause a lot of widespread damage in your area? If so, you need to understand how your customers' operations have been affected so that you can help prioritize repairs and get them back to business as usual. CX4U Sales is an extension of Oracle Sales, purpose-built for the utility industry. Some features and capabilities have been added or modified to meet the needs of utility key account managers. However, CAMs will also use other features that have been delivered out of the box by Oracle Sales, and this list of features is changing with every quarterly release. Now, let's discuss the architecture and data flow between the different systems used by CX4U Sales. CX4U brings value to utilities by providing a connected experience through a packaged integration between systems your CAMs need. Data from your Oracle Utilities Customer Information Systems, or CIS, along with Oracle Fusion Customer Relationship Management Systems, such as Sales and Service, are brought together in a single, user-friendly interface for account managers. This picture shows capabilities provided in each of these Oracle applications, on each side with a connected CX4U experience in the center. The container and foundation for CX4U Sales is Oracle Visual Builder, which is common across all Oracle Fusion applications. We also use Oracle Java Extension Toolkit, or OJET libraries, for components such as graphs. The CX4U Sales experiences use REST APIs to communicate with the integration layer that's based on Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. This is our integration and abstraction tier, and it allows for hosting common APIs that are separate from the applications, but that can be used to build integration adapters to connect with APIs of the related spoke systems. The UI integration and data flow is real-time, and enables you to connect either on-premise or cloud spoke systems. With this approach, all data resides in the appropriate systems of record and is displayed in the CX4U interface in real time using pre-built adapters that work with the Oracle Fusion and Oracle Utilities systems. The key here is a single, common data model to federate and connect data. We are not copying or storing data in multiple places, so information is always accurate and available from the source. Each application is used for its key capabilities, as shown in the diagram. Looking at the data flow, the only information that needs to be synchronized are the contact, account, and person records. All of the related applications need this information, and users can update this information in any of the original systems. This requires a two-way integration, where party information is synchronized from either side. When records are first created, there's a real-time synchronization between systems. Any updates that occur after that are handled through standard asynchronous processes that can be scheduled to run as often as necessary. Users are also federated and synchronized across each layer. All API calls are for the specific user so that only access and actions allowed to that user are possible, and all updates are logged to the appropriate user. In CX4U applications, a customer party can be classified the following ways. Customer records represent Oracle Fusion contacts or accounts who are associated with the utility billing account. These entities exist as contacts or accounts in the Oracle Fusion systems and also as persons in your Oracle Utilities customer information system. Contacts represent Oracle Fusion contacts who are not associated with the utility billing account. These could be persons that the utility wants to establish a relationship with, or any other person you need to record details for that is not attached to a billing account. These records exist only as contacts in the Oracle Fusion system and do not exist in your Oracle Utilities customer information system. Prospects can represent businesses or people in multiple scenarios. They could be businesses that exist only as Oracle Fusion accounts. They could be businesses the utility wants to establish a relationship with. They can also be businesses that exist as both an Oracle Fusion account and also as a person of type business in your Oracle Utilities customer information system, but never associated with a utility billing account. Lastly, prospects can be people that exist as both an Oracle Fusion contact and also as a person of type person in your customer information system, but never associated with a billing account. Premises are records that represent vacant premises or premises that have no active service contracts. To ensure that CX4U sales features are functioning properly, the following customer information system is synchronized between the systems: primary name, communication contact points, internal system record identifiers, characteristics, and mapped attributes. The data sync allows each application to make changes to these customer details independently. Based on what you learned about data synchronization and the role of customer information in CX4U sales, let's look at examples of how this data gets presented to key account managers. When a CAM accesses an account in CX4U sales, they can see financial data over time, broken down by service types when there are multiple. Financial history from the CIS can include bills, payments, and adjustments to help CAMs respond to customer questions about their bills. With a single click, CAMs can access details of any of the listed transactions, which can further help them communicate with their customer. CAMs can also access usage history in a graphical view. The usage comparison and history charts display the account's usage by service type for a given location. Here, we're viewing data for a year, but you could use the view option to drill down to a 15-minute interval if that data were available. And when CAMs need to manage a lead, opportunity, or service request at a granular level, they can. CAMs can associate these records with individual billing accounts, premises, and service points, so that when they're tracking, reporting, or forecasting future needs, They understand which service points, locations, and billing accounts have been impacted by the sales or service records. Now, let's discuss what you need to study to implement this solution. When it comes to implementation, there are 4 fundamental systems to understand and configure: the Oracle Utilities CIS, Oracle Sales and Service Applications, the Integration Framework Layer, and Visual Builder, which you can use to extend your solution. To successfully implement all of CX4U Sales' features, it's important that you have a deep understanding of each. First, let's talk about key concepts from the Oracle Sales and Service systems. Leads, opportunities, and service requests are types of records often used by key account managers in the CX4U solution. Leads for products, programs, and services can be generated from internal or external sources, assigned to prospects or existing customers, and then converted to opportunities depending on the utility's business process. When the opportunity is won and service begins, service requests are used to coordinate inbound and outbound issues related to the customer's service. Now let's discuss key concepts associated with the Oracle Utilities Customer Information Systems. It will be important to have a working CIS environment, be familiar with the utilities data model, known as Oracle's V model, and understand how data is synchronized. Implementers should also be familiar with inbound web services, outbound messages, and batch processing to enable CX4U sales capabilities powered by the CIS. The integration layer is an integral part of the CX4U tech stack. At a high level, this layer supports the CX4U sales capabilities and provides configuration APIs that allow you to register your spoke systems, connection details, and routing criteria. Oracle Fusion Applications support signals for integrating specific events, such as the update of a customer party record. Gatekeeping allows for controlling which other systems might need to receive that event information, such as the Oracle Utilities CIS or Oracle Marketing Systems, the sequence in which events should be communicated, and whether the systems can share updates or merges or only receive copies of the data. The integration layer is flexible to support these types of complex requirements, and as the integration points expand in new versions of CX4U. And finally, while the CX4U sales solution provides robust out-of-the-box functionality, you may want to extend certain parts of the application to meet business needs. Here's a brief explanation of the key technologies available for extensions. Visual Builder Studio enables you to create your own pages and flows through the app UI, or to update out-of-the-box pages using the Oracle UI extension app. UI Events Framework is a client-side library that you can use with third-party applications, such as for accepting inbound channel communications or user clicks that need to trigger something to happen. Finally, you can use Application Composer to extend the Fusion application objects, such as adding, removing, or changing fields and creating smart actions that initiate events from the server. Now that you have a high-level understanding of CX4U sales, it's time to continue learning. We recommend taking utility system training based on the Oracle Utilities CIS used in your deployment. We also recommend taking the CX Sales Implementer and B2C Service Implementer training. Then we recommend additional CX4U training as they become available. Finally, if you want to extend your solution, we recommend you wrap up with the Extending Sales Using Visual Builder course. With these under your belt, you'll be on your way to a successful implementation of the CX4U sales system. To summarize, in this lesson, you learned about CX4U sales capabilities, core integrated systems and their roles, and additional CX4U training offerings. Thanks for watching.